Ooh, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. This is going to be episode 78. And once again, I am joined by my friends and co-host, Josh Box. And hey, would you look at that, Boy Coon? And I'm Jimmy, aka Swotaku. This is the show where we talk about Nogizaka46, Keyakizaka46, Yoshimotozaka46, and Hinatazaka46. How's it going, guys?
Going good. All right.
Ooh. Boys back?
Ooh, there's two people responding to me now. Balance has returned to the force. Dude.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Nice to be here.
And just like Boys back, we are back on our audio platforms.
Oh,
why don't you tell them about
times.
That one?
Yeah.
So you guys can go ahead. We had stopped it for a while, but now we're bringing it back after some demand and requests. And now you're able to enjoy us while you're driving down the road, going to work, or coming back from school after a test. So be sure to listen on all of the audio platforms that you prefer. And if we're not on there, you can go ahead and tweet at us at Slope Club.
Cool.
Ooh.
So look
if not, then you
could
just catch us up on YouTube, as always.
There's always YouTube.
I'll be real. We just, at the beginning, it didn't make sense for us to pay.
Indeed.
But the show was already costing us in terms of time and energy, and now that would have been money too. But thankfully for all the people who support us via either through Twitch or through Patreon. We still have one. I know you guys might have forgotten about it, but it's there. We're able to kind of justify going back to these audio platforms. So if you guys are listening to us via those avenues, make sure you thank any of our supporters. And also, if you're interested, you can always donate to us via our Twitch channel or Patreon or, I don't know, just PayPal.
Send us a check.
Yes. Venmo me. I need money.
Or if you want to sponsor us, that's another option.
Yeah. But, so we're very appreciative that we can go back to our audio platforms. It's only through you guys. It does mean a lot. Yeah. Ooh.
Thank you for the bits.
Ooh,
thank you,
look at that.
For $1,000 of bits.
$1,000 of bits.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing.
I don't think that's how bits works, but all right. Still much love. We really appreciate it. But what have you guys been up to?
I've been gone for a while.
Yeah, what have you been up to, boy?
Yeah, boy, tell us about your adventures. How many dragons did you slay?
Ooh, plenty.
How many finals did you vanquish?
Ooh.
2. Yeah, so I initially took a hiatus because I needed to focus on school. I was like not doing so well in both classes because I was slacking off the whole semester.
Ooh, I know that feel.
And so I was like, I gotta pass. And so, it was worth it because I did pass the classes.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
I also
hiatus well spent, dude.
Yeah, but I also needed to just get away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, doing it for 10 years doesn't get you tired?
I don't know if people knew this, but I also run another idol related show, right? And producing 2 in a week was just like, no. I didn't want to do it anymore, to be honest. That's why. Gathering all the news and adding all the video and doing all these overlays and all that shit. Now there's
dude.
Freaking
I was doing it for a month and I was complaining already. One episode in, I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's cool when you start making your own ways to make it easier on yourself and stuff like that. But there was 5 TV shows, dude. Hinatazaka, so much of it. I was just like, God damn it. Get out of my screen.
While you were gone, Josh was like, oh, let's do Gakutabi, dude. I was like,
see, I just didn't want to watch idols anymore. Fuck, get away from me. Y'all so cute. Go away. But I needed a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to help out, I did offer. I'll be editing the podcasts from now on.
Cheers.
I will say also, because we're going back to the audio platform, you guys are going to probably see some more differences between the final version on YouTube versus what happens live. because sometimes we do stuff on the live version, like Josh Box shows his phone and there's something on here, and then we like stop and there's like just no one talking for a bit because we're looking at something he's showing on his phone. But if you're listening to that on a podcast, it's literally just silence for like 12 seconds, you know? So, you know, I have to cut things like that out just for the sake of the audio and stuff like that. So,
Speaking of,
so don't think I'm like censoring or anything like that. Like I'm not like trying to hide anything. I'm just trying to make it.
It's mostly like just stupid stuff, right?
Yeah, that too.
See, it's like I bought an iPad mini. I think I talked to Josh about this, right?
Ooh, go on. I didn't know about this.
Well, like I wanted to get one to.
Welcome to the Slow Podcast, the podcast about the Sakamichi series.
Well,
we'll get to that. But anyways, iPad.
So like a lot of the stuff I buy is not like for personal. Like the my first thought is to buy it to benefit like this podcast or like whatever other project, right? So I was like, let me buy an iPad so I can like use it as a big screen for my camera or some shit like that, right? Like to monitor. So I bought a used iPad Mini 4, which is like the perfect size, right?
Yeah.
But then I don't like buying things just for one use, right? So I'm trying to find other uses for the iPad. And so now it's our show controller.
Oh, look at that.
But then like, maybe I'll use it, you know, because you can draw and shit on it, right? And so I buy an Apple Pencil. Doesn't work because it only works with the newest iPad Mini.
Yeah, you have to get the older Apple Pencil.
So I bought not even.
Oh, really? Not even with the iPad Mini, like the older
So
one?
like the iPad Mini doesn't have like the layers of whatever the hell that senses the Apple Pencil's capacitive shit, whatever. So I bought like one of the bamboo styluses, and I'm like trying to use it to like sketch, and it's terrible. And so now, like I went to the Apple store and everything to like try out how the Apple Pencil works, right? It's like, it's so good. Like I can take notes, I can draw and shit, like multiple uses, not just for, you know, a slope club or whatever. And now it's terrible. I need to buy like the newest generation stuff so that I can like take notes for school and sketch and shit like that. So now I'm like considering everything. Should I return everything? Should this just be like, nah, let's just not do it?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of an insane investment for something that's supposed to be small and convenient, right?
Yeah, like all I'm using it now for, aside from like controlling the show, is like to watch YouTube videos when I'm in the shitter every morning. You know,
You get a little bit bigger screen, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the iPad Pro. Like, I'm actually I might pick one up before I go back to school. But that operating system I heard is like what makes it worth it, right? Whereas you don't really get that as much with the older ones.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of like how it handles software is very different, and that's kind of like the whole point, right? Because I guess like the older iPads are in this weird, like not really a phone, but also not really a laptop. You know, like where it's like, you know, it's just like a very like giant, either a giant inconvenient phone or a very underpowered laptop.
Yeah. The iPad Pro is worth it though, I guess. You can actually edit video.
Exactly. Dude,
and like actually touch stuff when you want to move things in the timeline and all that fun shit. And also Apple just announced the OS for the iPad.
I heard using the pen, like the Apple Pencil, to like adjust all the sliders and stuff like that. It was like very intuitive, so it feels a lot like if you edit with a deck. It's like that same kind of like ergonomic, feel. So that's why I'm intrigued. And plus, like, you know, I kind of like I appreciate having a digital notes, but I don't like typing out my notes. And I know that's like such a first world problem, but that
was like super attractive when I bought it. Or when I was thinking of getting it, right? So like last semester, I used those notebooks where you can just like take a picture and it makes a PDF. So like I had this thin notebook and I brought to school and I would just like erase it every time, right?
Yeah.
So that was pretty convenient. But then I was thinking, what if you can take it a step further and take notes on an iPad? I was like, ooh, the proposition sounds so good. And I even bought like the paper like feeling like screen protector, right?
Yeah.
But now I don't know. This all might just go away.
Moss is like, man, fuck this shit.
I went the cheap route. You know, I bought this used and it's like $200 on eBay. But now, $400 for a new iPad. I don't know.
See, it's kind of like that unfortunate you get what you pay for situation. You know, it's like,
See,
it's just a steal, dude.
I also didn't do my proper research. Let that be a lesson. The Apple Pencil only works on newest generation iPad minis.
Ooh.
So, anyway, that's that.
Yeah, so Sakamichi series news show.
All right, let me see what I'm up to now.
Yeah, what have you been up to, Mr. Box?
I went on a
I've
tangent.
been editing
Good shit.
at work. Since Boy's here, we went to Anaheim Japan Fair.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's when I told
Jimmy, you
Josh
didn't go.
about
We didn't see you.
buying a tablet. And let me tell you, I bought an iPad Mini 4.
Here we go again.
No, but
yeah, we went.
Yeah.
We walked around. Jimmy left like 30 minutes before we got there. He didn't want to wait for us.
I think I said this before on the show. I was there from like 9:30 in the morning.
Jimmy didn't want to spare 30 minutes for his friends, and then
he saw some cool stuff.
Yeah,
we
there's
saw
Riona Hamamatsu, right? From the other group,
She's
originally
not
from
Sakamichi series, but she was an idol, so that was relevant to our interests.
we saw people who recognized us. Thank you if you're watching.
Yeah, Josh is a celebrity, man. People were going, "Hey, are you Josh Box?"
Are you the box?
Boy, they knew you too. They just
And then,
didn't know.
you know, I was like, Ant-Man, what about me? I'm Boy.
And then I was Hulk, like, oh come on, just take a picture with him.
Take the goddamn phone.
I was there from 9:30, and no one said shit to me. I was up
Wait, were
on
you-
stage
Oh.
hosting a cosplay contest, and I went back down, and no one said shit to me.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Yeah,
If you
so
guys
Be
see Jimmy,
famous
fine.
one day.
One
say
day.
hi to him.
That's all I want, dude. It's,
Jimmy looks
it's
buff in
internet
person. Maybe that's
fame
why.
and clout, dude.
It was cool. We took a
Yeah.
picture with Riona. It's on our Instagram.
Instead of paying for it, we just snuck up and took a picture.
Well, it looked like people were going up to her because they were like,
Bad
hey,
boys."
can we take a picture? And she was just standing there. So we thought it was just,
No,
Would you
yeah.
let
I
us do
mean, if it was actually BM, she probably would have said something, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh no, we're doing.
but like, it was,
checkies or stuff like that.
they were like her friends or something. 'Cause, you know, she's from SoCal.
She's from LA, right?
She's from-
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, her friends were like, hey, cool. Nice to see you again. Kind of thing. Taking pictures with her or whatever.
And we're over there like, hey, can we take a picture?
So we
too?
just like rolled up on her and we're like, hey, can we take a picture too? That's. She was like cool with it, I guess. So,
She was like, oh yeah, cool.
no one told us off, so yeah.
And then she ran off to her booth so people could pay for the photos.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I need to make some dollar bills, dude.
Let's see. Like, to be fair, it wasn't set up when we were looking for it,
Oh yeah, you're right. We were looking around for it for a little bit.
and so we saw her and we're like, oh hey, maybe that's it.
This is it, Yeah, because we went to go ask like information booth. It's like, oh, where is this? They're like, oh, I don't know. It's probably like near the stage or something. So we're like, let's go to the stage, and there she was.
Yeah.
So we thought that was the booth, and we're like, is anyone paying?
Well, and sometimes just getting checkies is nice too, right? Like even if you get the free picture with her, like
Yeah.
not only is getting the checkie like a nice like little gesture, but it's also like
Nice
I don't know.
physical
I like
item.
yeah, exactly.
Do you want to explain what a checky is for the people who don't know?
It's an instant Polaroid photo.
I have an example.
Oh my god, he set that up. I don't actually know why it's called that, so don't ask me.
Yeah, I was gonna explain it, and then I realized I didn't know the answer to that question. So
And stuff like this.
So,
Audio
you know,
listeners,
they're-
are you enjoying
they're-
this?
They're pretty small, you know. It's a small Polaroid, but usually the idols will write some message, "I love you, Josh," kind
no
of
one wrote
thing.
that. No one loves me.
You know, the
someone please donate to us so I can get a new microphone stand.
the actual photo quality is garbage,
Yeah,
and that's very dependent on who takes the picture for you, you know. And most of the time, it's
just
meh.
staff son, you know.
Like Keyakizaka recently did a Cheki event for their mobile game, Keyaki no Kiseki or whatever. A lot of the members were talking about it. I have Keyaki message, so the members who I subscribe to were like, "Oh, hey, today's the event." I've read a few reports of like people who went, and it's like there are like three girls or something like that, and then you pick which one you want to stand next to you, and the other two just kind of stand behind you guys. Or maybe there was like a chair. I don't know. But some people were saying the staff who took their Cheki, like it was like blurry and stuff.
Oh no.
Blurry, like cropped heads, you know?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, man, get this right.
All the headroom.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
is
do you know
what
what's
it
like
is.
my biggest pet peeve? It's like when I take a photo and I'm like, I remember, I'm like, oh, this is probably a good one. I already know that this is gonna be one that I edit and like, you know, post later. And then you go back and you look at the photo, and it's just like the tip of their toes is like cut off, and you're like, oh, why did I do that? You know, like
that's when you just crop it. Like,
yeah, you just crop it up higher. But like in my mind, I'm just like, I could just taken a step back, you know. But then when you're in the moment, you're like, I don't know. At least for me, I'm like, I forget to look at my borders, you know. I like kind of like, okay, where am I like? If it's like a picture of a person, I'm like seeing how like their face looks against the background and stuff like that, and I'm like,
yeah, that's a thing you
Anyways.
learn just through experience, I guess. Right?
yeah, looking at your borders, you know.
But anyways,
Jimmy, what are you up to?
Just this podcast. Let's get it started with everyone's favorite section,
ooh,
the comment of the week.
let's
Ooh,
go.
You know, this is a part of the show where Mr. Josh Box goes through and picks his favorite comments from the last episode, and we read them out to you here.
For some reason,
so,
it says we have 40 comments when there's actually, in fact, like 9.
Josh, you know the reason why.
All right. Let me read 2. I'm going to read 2, okay?
Okay,
What you're gonna start reading all the comments
like
I mean,
last
this-
time.
soon enough. This is supposed to be the one chosen comment, Josh. What happened?
I mean, it's because I read half and half.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it equals 1.
Word.
This is all you, man. Go ahead.
All right, so this one says, I swear this episode had one of the most best show openings. From the dream to the high standard plugs, it was perfect. I lost it
Damn.
at the show must follow Keyaki rule in the dream.
Ooh.
High quality,
Boy,
guys. Good
you
job.
weren't here for this. I had a dream where we were
Here we go again.
holding auditions for a new member of the Slope podcast, and in that dream, like Josh Box was like, "Oh well, we got to start a new show for the new members then," and I was like, "That defeats the purpose of auditioning a new member for the show. Like we need a new show." And then Josh was like, "No, if we cover Keyakizaka in the like in the show, we have to like treat our auditions the same way." And like I was getting super angry in my dream, trying to tell him that. Like you ever wake up from a dream like still frustrated, and you like have to realize like none of this was real. It was like one of those dreams, you know. I was like, I was so mad at Josh Box for a while for something he didn't even really do, you know. Saw him on Twitter. I was like, fuck this guy.
Again, this is a dream.
Didn't happen. Okay. What's
Okay,
the other comment?
Then I'll keep it at the same comment. I'll continue. So whoever the next person was, boy has banished you to the 1 comment rule.
What?
Anyway, next up is the same comment. Further on, it says, the Yamashita Hazuki Oshi recommendation. I wonder who Boy-kun would have told. So who would you suggest to Adam as a good 3rd gen to look into to Oshiman?
It's gonna be Peach Kid.
Yeah. Ozono Momoko.
There we go.
Ooh, as soon as I read that comment, I knew who it was gonna be.
You guys just pick your favorites. Why wouldn't I do the same?
I did it. I told him to support Mukai Hazuki, dude.
Oh, well. Still
Please.
3rd gen.
Please support my sister because
But
I cannot, dude.
If we're not picking our favorites, then I pick Umezawa.
Umezawa is my second favorite.
Well, there we go. Me and Boy usually have similar tastes.
Yeah. You do the cute one or the hot one. Pick one.
Okay, so I need to make a correction
Okay.
So do you remember how I was saying my fourth gen pick was initially Yakubo Mio?
Okay.
You ever like when you first get it, like
Here we
like
go.
when you're getting into an idol group and you just kind of like, two people that now to you look nothing alike, you keep confusing them as the same person.
Jimmy?
I still do that sometimes.
Yeah. Like
I feel like it's feasible because it's a newer gen, so like
Yeah. So when I first got into like AKB, for example, right, or when I was still kind of casually into it,
the
I
other
would
group,
always I would always mix up Milky and Yuihan.
Well, I don't know how that happened. What?
Yeah, I don't know
Exactly.
about that one, Jimmy.
Like I know, like to me now they look nothing alike, right? Like I can't even. But like I would see certain shots of them, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's that girl, right?" And then like now I go back, I'm like, "How did I even
Yeah.
think that?" Well, I think my initial first impression Oshi is not Yakubo Mio.
That's why I was like, oh, that's a unique choice, Jimmy. Like I like that. You're supporting the fellow Oda. Okay.
It's Kaki Haruka.
Okay.
I have to look it up.
See, I still can't put names to faces.
Me neither.
Aside from the traitor, Kitagawa Yuri.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And my
I think
favorite.
Oh, I've seen her. Oh, this is the
Kamui
artist,
Mayu.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember I said like, oh, I don't know, like Yakubo just has this like very like big like toothy smile, and no, she does not.
That's all I was like,
That was Kaki Haruka all along.
Oh, okay.
take
It was me, Dio, dude.
Ho ho.
I just, like the guilt was just weighing on my heart once I realized my mistake, and I was like, should I just like wait for everything to subside, and then later on when it's time to pick, I was just like, oh no, actually, my favorites.
It's okay. It wasn't like they were in front of you. Like Yakubo Mio's coming up. Hey, Haruka-chan.
So that's what I've been up to.
Okay, there you go. Thank
But
you.
yeah, thank you, Suedaro, for that comment. We always appreciate any comments on the show, whether it's something like that or any constructive criticisms or your favorite things or whichever. You never know what Mr. Josh Box will pick for his highlighted comment of the week. So make sure you drop that comment, and maybe it'll be your turn.
If you leave a like or a dislike, please leave a comment.
Yeah,
Jimmy just wants to know why. He
yeah.
doesn't
So
care.
our last episode
just needs a
has
reason.
the highest dislikes out of all of our podcasts. I just don't know why. What did we do?
Nobody said why. It's like everybody's like, man, this episode was great and everything. But then, like, for some reason, it has the most
Like,
dislikes.
Jimmy just wants a reason. He doesn't care
I-
if you liked it or disliked it.
Yeah.
You could just be like, I disliked it because of Jimmy himself, and be like,
Yeah. Let us know.
that is
Yeah,
fine.
oh,
then we could,
word,
then we could
that
replace it
is
with
fine.
Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I don't have to edit the podcasts anymore.
No, you still have to edit it, Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
But anyways,
let's get on to some current events. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
that's what we do.
Are we done with the yes? Okay. So we got the Shilling Corner that's included in the current events, right? This is where we
Yes.
talk about commercial appearances that Sakamichi series members are part of. And so Nogizaka has been part of the 7-Eleven campaign in Taiwan, right?
yeah.
And so there's a new commercial. There's a guy eating chicken. And they're like, nope, not chicken. We'll dance instead. We got Saito Asuka, Yoriyuki, and Kubo Shiori.
Well, I mean, why eat like chicken tendies when you can have a nice balanced meal
Oh,
of carrots and potatoes and a boiled egg, some kind
mushroom
of
in there.
special rice, some broccoli,
Tasty.
and what looks like, I don't know, baked chicken.
Yeah. There's like is that hot pot? I don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
There's noodles or pasta. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, like 7-Eleven's food in Asia are just way better than the crap we have here.
oh yeah.
Hot dogs rolling on the thingy, pizza that's like 4 hours old on the
Dude, you know what-
oven thing. That's
You know what blew my mind? I went to Mitsuwa, and I was just kind of looking for a snack or something like that, right? I was like, I was up in what is that area? Like right by South Coast Plaza. That
Yeah,
Mitsuwa,
yeah.
and I was trying to occupy time, right? And I was like, okay, maybe I'll just grab a drink and something to eat at Mitsuwa. And then so I go, and they have chicken tendies,
Ooh.
right? And you get a box of tendies, and it's like less than $2.
How many tendies?
Like a good amount. Like I want to say like 4, maybe 5 tendies.
What? That's a
Yeah.
lot for less than $2.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, there's not like anything special, but they're like not bad either. I'd say it's like the same as like any kind of fast food chicken tendies, right? But it's $2.
Yeah.
So I
usually.
can't blame the 7-Eleven guy. You know, he probably caught that same deal, and he was like, you know what? There's some tendies. Ooh, it's only $2. But then Saito Asuka's like, oh, nah, son.
Buy all this shit instead. It's $8. And he's like,
Ooh,
please.
that does look pretty good.
So yeah, if you go to Taiwan, you'll probably see that shit.
There's
Cardboard,
like little
cutouts
Yeah, yeah.
of Nogizaka members.
Ooh, someone go to Taiwan and take a picture with it and tag us.
I should have taken a picture with that Mayan cutout I saw. In Japan.
We can't provide you with anything, but you'll get like what little clout we have.
Maybe I'll tell my friend. My friend's in Hong Kong right now, but she said she's gonna go to like Taipei for a week. Like you go find those Nogizaki 7-Eleven stuff.
Please look for Saito Asuka, dude. Maybe Yodo
The miracle
Yuka.
from Myanmar.
Hopefully, you know, if they have special packaging that has Nogizaka members on it.
Ooh.
Like, hey, you better buy that for me.
Like
Before
Crunchy
you
did with
come back.
Keyakizaka.
Yes, just like that. So
Just stop her at the airport when she's trying to come back. Where's my stuff?
you get back on that plane.
Go back.
That's it, right? That's all we have for the current events. Not current events.
Yeah.
The Shilling Corner.
You know, sometimes it's hard when you're on the go. It's hard to get good nutrition. You know, as an athlete, I can really respect that. You know, I can't just always eat junk food, especially if I need to perform. And so for those times, I look to 7-Eleven from Taiwan to provide me with the nutrients that I need.
There we go.
No, just Slurpees and corn dogs here. You got some good food.
They need Slurpees in Japan. That's what's missing in their 7-Elevens.
Oh, is that the one thing they don't have?
That's the one thing we have up on
Slurpees?
them.
And Slurpees are good, but I'm not like super huge on them.
Yeah. I'm like,
Like, I don't know,
But
Josh.
I mean, like, you know, it's a hot summer day. You're near your 7-Eleven. You're like, man, I'd go for a Slurpee.
I'm just saying, if I had to give the trade off,
Oh,
that's a snap I'm willing to make. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
we can bring you the Japanese 7-Eleven's food, but you guys gotta get rid of the Slurpees. I'm like,
All right.
Slurpee, it's been a great childhood, but yeah.
Yeah, you know. Just quick snap. But yeah, that does it for the Shilling Corner. Let's move on to some current events. Here's some stuff that happened recently in the Sakamichi series. First off, we have Kosaka Nao, the center of Hinatazaka. She's going to be starring in her first movie. Hooray!
Oh, look
Ooh,
at that.
Kosaka Now with that shine, dude.
Now she's signing.
It's gonna be a horror movie.
Oh, look at that.
Just like every
classic.
idol. It's called Kyofu Ningyou. And yes.
You think it's like the same principle, like, or premise as like Scream Queens here in America, where it's like, well, it's just a horror movie, so it won't really require that good acting. So we'll just get like a pretty idol to star in it. That'll buy like get people to buy tickets.
I feel like you need to be a great actress to portray like fear.
Actual terror and fear. Yeah.
Unless, you know,
But I
the
feel-
movie's just like really shitty, right? It's like not
But I feel like it's easier to do than like
I guess
convince
crying.
someone to
I
like
don't know.
laugh or cry. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you have to
I
convince the
guess.
audience is like the biggest
Yeah.
part of it.
That's true. Because like in a horror movie, the audience can be scared too, just from whatever monster, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you don't need the actress to
The
see
actress
that.
amplifies it. They
Yeah.
don't set it.
But I guess that's why the really good horror movies are.
We'll have like a really good actress.
Yeah, right. Like you don't
actors
need
too, right?
you didn't need the monster to scare the audience. It's more like the atmosphere and like the reactions of
Some of them don't even have
The
monsters, and
characters.
it's still scary.
yeah. But this one,
Well, like think about like I don't know, like Signs. It was like terrifying until you saw the monster, right? The aliens at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you're like, oh, this sucks now, dude.
They're weak to what was it? Water?
Water?
Lame.
Yeah, dude. Why would they land on a planet that's like 70% covered in their weakness,
I was
dude?
pissing my pants until that scene.
But anyways, yeah, so she's was it co-starring with Hagiwara Riku? Dude's pretty handsome, dude. He was in Assassination Classroom.
Oh yeah. I watched both of those movies. They were fun.
Ooh.
But
He was also in the Chihaya Furu movies. I wanted to watch that, but I never got around to it.
Same.
I've also seen all the Chihaya Furu movies, but I don't remember this fella.
Ooh.
Maybe
At least
I'll
I
search
believe
for
he
him.
is, according to.
Maybe
Would you recommend that, boy?
Chihaya Furu?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They're great. You know, like have you seen Asa Hinagu? Well, we're Sakamichi fans.
Yeah,
so
it's the same.
we've
It's
all
the same
seen
director,
Asa
right?
Hinagu, right?
Well, it's
Yeah,
the
we
same
all
manga
have.
writer, right?
Right. Oh, like I guess most people,
Wait, you still have it, Josh?
most
for real?
Nogi fans, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well,
Anyway,
anyways,
if you've seen Asa Hinagu, right? Asa Hinagu is about Naginata fighting or like their club or
The
whatever.
sticks, right?
It's that, but with Karta.
With what?
Karta is
yeah.
the card game they play in Chihaya Furu.
Oh, is it the one where like they like start saying a riddle or they
It's
start
it's
saying
like
a
a
poem, and then you have to
poem and then
snatch
you
it?
yeah. It's basically the same thing, but with different club activity. And I may say Hirose Suzu is better than Nishino Nanase, but you know,
Ooh.
I don't know.
Not a real fan.
So
Anyway,
yeah.
this
So I guess
movie-
Kosaka Nao is the protagonist of the movie. She's childhood friends with the other actor.
the guy, I guess. Right?
Yeah. She's like I guess she's like what is it? Likes to shoot photos and things like that as her hobby. And then one day she gets a suspicious letter or invitation to a unknown party.
Oh,
And
spooky.
then
If I get that, I'd be like, "What is this spam?" And then rip it up, throw it in the trash can.
yeah. Yeah, and then when they get to the place, I guess there's like people of different ages. I think there's like, and then only like there's like 8 people including them, and only one person can come back, dude.
oh no.
Yeah. Something. I'm just skimming the story. My Japanese.
The,
isn't
the
that
story
Good, so.
I think the story says it's more of like a traditional American horror style where there's like a slasher, right? Is that what it said on the story? Because usually Japanese horror is like supernatural.
Yeah, yokai kind of thing, right?
Like a ghost haunts this place. Oh,
maybe it's like a jigsaw-esque situation, dude.
or a
Oh,
curse,
maybe
right?
they've done it before.
Yeah, I think that's interesting coming from a Japanese film perspective, right? Over here, we're like really used to slasher films,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like, okay, this guy's just killing everybody, and there's always the
Yeah.
dumb girl who walks in and does
It's Kosaka
whatever.
Nao, some girl.
It's like she's like the main character, gets killed first. But that's interesting, I guess. Hopefully, it's not very bad. I don't know, man.
I hope it's watchable.
Yeah, watchable. That's what I should have said. We'll see.
Like yeah, because I feel like a lot of the strength of like Japanese or Asian horrors is like psychological, right? Whereas a lot of our horror here is like more jump scares and like gore and stuff like
Especially recently, yeah.
that. Yeah, so I'm kind of interested to see how they're gonna do this based on that premise.
yeah.
But anyways, let's move on. We got some
keep
more
going.
Hinatazaka46 news.
Indeed. Hinatazaka is going to release their second single. Yay!
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh,
Boy, how come
what's
all the
that
news
title?
happens when you come back?
Because
We
I
said it.
look for news.
I think that's the yeah.
Excuse me?
I watched this show last week. There's no news.
Because there was no news.
But yeah, they're releasing their second single July 17.
Maybe that's the dislikes. It's boy.
It's just boys making different accounts. Nah, they didn't look at all the news.
Anyways, yeah, what's that title?
It's called Do Re Mi Sol La Si Do.
Wait, excuse you?
Do Re Mi So
Wait.
Lacido.
wait. There's something missing there.
Yeah, there is a note missing in this scale.
Where is fa? I need fa.
Where is fa?
Where is Ja? Add me Ja Rule.
I'm expecting the Dave Chappelle thing, the cut right here.
You already know it's gonna be there.
Where is fa? Yeah, so it's missing the fa for some reason. I don't know why, but
Maybe that's gonna be in the lyrics, or it's the premise is like the fact that like something that should be there is
the
not.
fa is missing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like I want to
Yasushi
hope. I want to hope it
Akimoto.
wasn't. I hope it's not just something dumb. You know, like I hope that's like the whole point.
Like they just
It's
forgot. Like Akimoto used to just writing. Just
Like they already printed it. They're like,
do,
oh,
re, mi. What's next? Oh, sol, la, si, do. There we go. But aren't you? No. I have to work on my next one.
do, re, mi, sol, la, si, do.
yeah, that's what it is.
Fa. Fa Mulan. So as usual, there are 3 limited types, A, B, and C, and the regular type. Probably, CDN Blu-ray for the limited types.
Is there no D in this one?
No, there's usually only 4 types, right?
A, B, C, D, regular? Or is it always A, B, C, regular?
It's ABC regular. Just like last
I-
single
I've
Kyun,
been thinking about this wrong the whole time.
ABC regular for Kyun,
Oh.
ABC
Whoops.
regular for...
This isn't Nogizaka with like 4 generations of girls to fill out.
Yeah, we don't have that much money yet, Josh. Dang.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We're only on single number 2. All right,
Right.
they're
Yeah.
21 behind. All right, give them some time.
Yeah, you can't get too crazy, man. But there is a radio preview. Well, they played it on the radio. Right away, there's we have kind of a similar feeling to Kyun. Right, it's very open and like big and positive. This feels like more of like a festival song, right?
Jimmy's getting into it. Look
dude.
at him.
Yeah, dude, I wanna be in a stringer tank top and some short shorts right now, just out on a festival.
There's a girl on
Jimmy-
Jimmy's shoulders. She's also
Yeah.
scantily clad, and she has glitters in her face because it's like a festival, you know. A guy
Whenever
next,
she raises her arm, glitter just all over the people
a
next to
guy
her.
next to Jimmy has a huge flag, probably from like
just
a Latin country. I don't know, who knows.
Look,
But there's a guy down there somewhere. He has the American
Yeah.
flag. I don't know. It's that kind of
the American flag guy is
American
busy
flag
throwing
underwear.
up. Yeah.
It's just him in his underwear. It's just American
yeah,
flag.
the American flag underwear too.
Uh-huh.
It seemed like I would like them to stay in this kind of
It's
vibe for
Yeah.
the next few singles. Because
Looking at Keyakizaka.
It's because it doesn't feel so anti Keyakizaka. You know what I mean? It just feels like
Yeah.
their own vibe.
yeah.
Like I feel like Kyun was so like, we need to not be Keyakizaka, and so let's go with the most upbeat, positive, happy possible vibe. Whereas this is like very like it's just chill. It's like it's its own thing, you know.
yeah. So I think just like Kyun, they're starting with the hook, right? Like a very repetitive like lyric. Yeah.
Do re mi do re mi do re mi do re mi.
Where's
sol,
the
la,
fa?
si, do.
Yeah, so like something in the beginning to catch listeners, and then just
Which
to,
they kind of did with Kyun, right?
just to reel them in. Yeah, and then I think
Yeah.
the chorus feels very similar to Kyun. You know, it like opens up and it's very like, oh yeah, they're cute and like fun and happy and stuff like that. But I do like the kind of like dance rhythm for On the Floor.
Yeah.
Keeps that bass going.
It's like it's like very natural and easy to chill, like to vibe with, right?
And it's coming out at like a very good time, right? In the summer.
Oh yeah.
Considering like their names, like the whatever the hell their name means about the sun
Like sunny
shining,
place,
right?
Yeah.
It just translates well with the song, like the feel of the song. So
See, I want this at like Tokyo Idol Festival.
Ooh.
And I'm in a
hyped
stringer tank top and some short shorts. got a candy bracelet, like 8 of them.
You need a necklace too.
Jamie's gonna go to Tokyo Idol Festival for free, right? Because they offer like
Oh
free
yeah,
tickets
yeah.
for
Just show my
foreigners.
passport.
Japanese would be like, God damn, dude, these Americans, they can't handle our humidity. He's just wearing a bathing suit. So,
But look at his quads, though.
yeah.
He could probably lift 3 of us up.
I probably could.
Yeah, so I think from the preview alone, I'm digging it.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
same.
it's not like the greatest, Sakamichi series song ever or whatever. But like, I like the vibe.
Yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
the feel of it this summer.
Yeah,
Very fitting. So
yeah. This and Kyun, I imagine for like their live, I feel like their lives will be very fun.
Yeah, same.
yeah. So I hope they kind of stay on this style for a bit longer.
I would like to see towel twirling with this song.
Ooh,
Yeah, it has
the
that
towel
rhythm.
twirling song. Yeah.
The kind of like
Do re mi da na 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 na.
the kind of like Caribbean style rhythm. Not fully, but it's there. It's there. So
yeah, should be real fun. Let's just listen to it. It's fun. Music video, we still have to wait for that.
should be out in a few weeks' time. All the
Yeah, we'll get
details will be out soon. But Hinatazaka keeping up with their debut pretty strong, I think. So let's keep going here. Hirate Yurina, the center of Keyakizaka46. We're
Oh,
in
that's what it is. I
We're in
forgot.
Keyakizaka46.
It's been a
now,
while.
Josh. We've moved on from Hinatazaka.
She's still in the group. It's fine.
Yeah, Hirate Yurina won yet another award for her performance in the movie Hibiki,
Ooh.
where she played the titular character.
You watched that, right, boy?
I did watch it. Yeah. So, best new actress in the Nippon Film Critics Awards. I guess we have some kind of equivalent of that here, right? Probably.
Yeah,
There
probably.
are many
Yeah.
awards here.
We have a lot
Yeah.
of
So, Techi just separating herself from Keyakizaka even more. Day by
Remember
day.
the original concept of this group?
Day by day.
whatever happened to like not having one member like outshine the rest of the group.
Oh, well, that was never meant to be, my friend.
They
I
found out
feel
that
like an
formula
idiot
doesn't work.
for thinking that.
That formula was working in the beginning. Then they thought, oh, if it ain't broke,
This girl's
why
too
fix it?
good. But yeah, she wore like this blue dress. Why wasn't it green? She couldn't even wear green.
Right?
Damn, dude, just gonna nitpick everything. Fucking bitch, dude, couldn't wear green. Okay, show some respect for the group that put you on the map, Techi. Ugh. Thankless is what you are. Now you a
people take it serious.
Hinatazaka fan? For anyone wondering, we're not being serious whatsoever.
But yeah, I did watch Hibiki. Am I the only one?
I have not watched it yet.
You are correct, boy. You are the only one.
Okay, on a 1 to 10 scale, first of all, how would you?
5.
Ooh, just a 5. Huh?
Mediocre.
Yes. So Hibiki's a manga adaptation, right? And I think they might have left out too much to fit into like an hour and 45 minutes or some shit like that. It's like the story is fine, right? It's like this young high schooler and her kind of rise to fame, but like Techi's fine, right? She played her character, I guess, as the character should have been. But the character herself is really weird. I'm watching it. I'm like, no one acts like this. Like, what the like Hibiki would just
it was Techi.
So is it an issue with the writing or is it Hirate Yurina?
no, Hirate Yurina was
He's playing
fine
Techi.
in her performance. Like her
But the writing
performance
of
of
the
the character
character.
is fine, but like Hibiki, the character, is like so weird. Like she would like randomly assault people, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, you know, right? It's like it's so
Like the story doesn't gear towards her being like that. It's just kind of like happens sporadically.
yeah. She's just like that from the get go, right? And I'm like, why is she like this? It doesn't like show
Explain why.
why.
Or it doesn't make a point that she's weird. She's just like that.
Yeah,
right?
so like, you know, all she likes to do is like read and write and stuff like that. And she's like a genius and stuff like that. So there's never really I guess to put like American 3-act movie formula on it. You know, like the second act is usually where like the character hits the low part, right? Of her story arc. But I feel like it never really happens with Hibiki. And maybe that's because, you know, it's a manga adaptation and I've never read the manga, right? There is something that happens and like it strains her relationship or her friendship, right? But she's not like very affected by it, right? She's just like, whatever, I don't give a damn. I'm like, what? Like the other chick who what's her name? Ayaka Wilson. I thought she was great. She was better. Like I felt like her story arc was better in the movie.
The way they fleshed out her character.
Because her character is also like a writer. She's like the president of the club that Hibiki joins. But her father is like a very famous author, and so she's like living like there's like all these expectations, right? It's like, oh, she's this guy's daughter, so like if she wants to release a book, it might be because like her father's all popular and famous and shit like that, right? So like, you know, people are
That sounds like a better main character.
she actually has a story arc.
yeah.
Right.
Whereas Hibiki just kind of like, oh, I submitted this story to this publisher thing contest to see how good I am, and I look, everyone likes my shit. I'm just
And
like,
I am the best.
yeah,
It's
be
like
weird in front of
I
everyone.
see that a lot in light novel character like adaptations and stuff like that, right? Like
yeah.
I don't know. I just finished watching an anime.
Oh
not too long
no.
ago. I'm not gonna get into it, but I did not like it
Oh no.
at all. But it reminded me of that because it's
I
just
know
like
what
kind
you
of
watched. I just
characters just
I
did
just
not
kept
have
watching
any
because I
arcs.
wanted to see the justice served.
Ooh. I mean, yeah. I all right. We're just dancing around it. So I'll just say it. I just finished watching Rise of the Shield Hero. Yeah. I get it though. Like, yeah, I was kind of the same for me at the end. I was like, I just want to see like some kind of comeuppance for like some of these dumb characters, but it was like so contrived, right? And I feel like that's what you're saying that Techi's character or Hibiki is kind of is, right? She just does things because the plot needs her to do it rather than
Yeah.
because she's like a believable
So,
character.
you know, it might be because they left stuff out. Yeah, that's how it is, right? Like when books get adapted to movies, they cut out stuff. There's like the character that's supposed to be like his or her friend who joins the club with her, but he is like useless. He does nothing at all to advance the plot. Like he's just there. If that character wasn't there, nothing would change. And maybe like he had a role, right, in the original material.
Outside of just that.
Yeah, but
then-
like they didn't need to cast this guy at all. It was just things like that. It's like when I was watching it, it just got to me. I was like, ugh, why is this guy here? Like, why is she doing all these things? Instead of me like enjoying the movie, I started thinking about all these things. Anyway, Techi was good though. I can see why they gave her the awards. and stuff.
She's getting all these awards. Okay.
Yeah.
So watch it if you're a Hirate Yurina fan, watch it for Techi, but don't expect much from the film itself. If you guys already seen it, feel free to leave us a comment about what you thought about the film. Love to hear all your thoughts on that.
Yeah, that was
But let's move on. We've got some more Keyakizaka news. Look at that boy bringing all the Hinatazaka.
Remember when it was all
Keyakizaka news with
Nogizaka
him.
for 3 weeks?
See, these guys are true Nogizaka fans, dude. We couldn't just be the Nogizaka podcast.
There's
But
already a
we've got
podcast for that.
some news for Keyaki Republic 2019. This is the show where I can come in my stringer tank top and short shorts.
Yeah, because you're gonna get wet eventually.
And then, but then it's all emo, like
Jimmy's spilling his towels while in tears.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Keyaki Republic is Keyakizaka's annual summer show that they started since 2017. And it's always held at the same place, the Fuji-Q Highland Conifer Forest. What a name. So it's like next to the big theme park, right? Fuji-Q Highland.
You can see Mount Fuji from there?
Yep. And it's an outside, like outdoor venue. It looks like a big festival, like summer festival style.
Yeah, dude, it's so sick.
Yeah, it looks really fun from all the clips and stuff that we've watched. There's a lot of water and foam involved.
Yeah. Members get like foam hoses and like water hoses and like water balloons.
So this year it's going to be July 5th to the 7th. 3 days of Keyakizaka fun times. And now it's just going to be Keyakizaka, right? Since Hinatazaka is now their own thing. Maybe Hinatazaka will have their own equivalent of Keyaki Republic. Who knows?
Now you get the pure emo with wet hair.
Someone please support us on Patreon so we can go and we'll make a video of it. We'll have content.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
It's not like we're just gonna go.
Remember when I think it
But
was
we wanna
last
go.
year, right? When they did this like scavenger hunt type thing for the fans or whatever. Like, go find this girl's cardboard cutout or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. I always like the designs that they have for these concerts. Like the banners and like the logos and shit that they make.
Yeah.
I noticed recently Keyakizaka, or Sakamichi series in general, their like designs for their products have been really cool. Like you guys looked at the Nogizaka was like summer tour goods, right? Last week.
The slides,
The slides and the dad hat. Those are pretty dope, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think we really liked last year's
Keyaki Republic.
Republic stuff. So, looking forward to this one.
Obviously, there's been no Blu-ray or DVD of 2018 yet, so I don't know what that looked like. But 2017 was lit.
They might release.
I watched.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they usually release it like later on in the year.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see 2018's like maybe around September of this year.
They should sell it like at the events, like
That would be
year.
the smart thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because then they would sell it the most.
Have it out by the next Republic.
Because then the people that can't go will be like, oh, I'll just buy last year's and like experience that again. Or people who are there will be like, oh, let me check out last year's and see how it compares to this year's, or let me relive the experience from last year.
Yeah. So should be cool, Second gen is there. They're gonna be well incorporated.
Ooh.
We'll see what they do.
Yeah. I've really been enjoying second gen, so I'm hoping that they get some good time during.
Yeah.
Same here.
Bunch of pretty girls in second gen.
It's hard not to like
Kind of.
second gen.
Like when first gen made their debut, it's like, oh, there's some cute girls, but it wasn't like, oh, the glow up was later on. But the second gen is like, oh, damn, this girl's
Starting out strong.
Coming in high level.
And
And they got a little bit more personality.
Oh, yeah.
Than, or I shouldn't say more personality. Like their personality isn't
Upfront.
as subtle. Yeah, exactly. Like
it came
first gen.
out quicker, I guess, right? Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. First gen, you really have to know them to kind of see the characters. Aside from a few, like Oda Nana kind of stands out. Fuyuka and like Nagasawa-kun.
Maybe
et cetera.
the people who are at the audition specifically look for girls with a lot more personality this time.
Yeah,
Like, all right, we need to fix this group a little.
Yeah, that's why we went from having one girl from Kansai to like six. You know?
Need to spice it up, man. How we were like, oh, the three oldest ones are the tallest ones? No, that is not the case.
Ooh,
Did some of them
Freaking-
have a growth spurt? Like, what happened?
yeah, dude. What, like Inoue, right?
Yeah. and
yeah.
Fujiyoshi, they're like just as tall as the other three.
Taller than Tamura, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, look out for that. Keyaki Republic. Should be good. Let's go to Nogi stuff.
Ooh.
Well, grads first. But Eto Misa graduated from Nogizaka, so she counts. What's going on with Eto Misa? Josh.
Other than her and the baseball guy, right?
Oh yeah, she's getting
Yeah,
married.
you gotta let her go, Mr. Box.
Yeah,
Okay,
man, come on.
let her live her life.
I wanted to make a video with you, Jimmy, where you guys just drink and just have
We
a
can't.
conversation.
We still can. It's
We
not like
still can. Look at that.
it's not like she needs to be single for this. What are you trying to do, Mr. Box?
What? All right.
What?
You're
Look,
like
Jimmy,
what
she
are you-
graduated now. That means you just kidding.
I'm like, Josh, what's happening with Eto Misa?
Oh, she's
Anyways,
getting
yeah, dude. I was like,
Yo, that is
he's
not
like,
what I
"Oh,
was hoping
well,
for.
aside from the baseball guy, like Jesus.
There's news
I mean,
with Eto Misa,
I guessed it
Josh.
all.
What's happening?
All right, she's being a lead in a brand new movie.
Oh,
Look
here we
at
go.
that. What is it called? Like Sad Rain or something like that?
Something like that.
Something.
I don't know
Rain,
that kanji.
Something.
I'm trying to look for
Kana-
where's the title. Where's the title?
It's
dude?
in the article.
Yeah. I'm-
So Moto
uh,
Nogizaka46 Eto Misa.
No, it's peaceful. It's like or quiet.
Oh,
Like
peaceful,
Shizuka
quiet rain.
Shizuka na ame.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Shizuka. Oh, okay.
There you go. We're not
I know what.
good with Japanese.
Yes. So she is in this brand new movie, like graduated and already a lead in a movie. This will come out spring 2020. I don't know the plot to this.
Okay.
Apparently, it's about like rain.
Quiet Rain or something like that.
I was hoping it'd be a metaphor for something else, but okay.
What's that one game?
Yes.
Heavy
what,
Rain.
what if it's an
like Heavy
actual
Rain.
movie? Like it's like a documentary on rain.
Like Eto Misa doesn't say anything. She just looks beautiful looking at the rain. Like,
Uh-huh.
It's based off of a novel.
okay.
Apparently.
There you go.
Yeah, she is some kind of scientist. I don't know kanji. And she has like memory issues.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
So you know it's gonna be sad, my guys. Let's go.
Ooh.
Time to cry.
The memory ones are the worst. Because there's always those scenes. Well, obviously, because she's going to forget, right? And who
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you? And it's like, oh. And the guy's going to like try his best to help her remember.
Or what if she remembers something, but it's not something good?
Oh, there's
Those hurt too.
trauma. Anyway, we'll see, I guess.
I think she's an archaeologist student.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
But like that's not
bioarchaeologist?
like a big part of the plot, is it?
I don't know. She gets
She
in a
could
traffic
probably-
accident and loses her memory. Something like
She
that.
could be like
Okay.
any scientist.
Yeah. It's just the setup. That's
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't. You know what happens is
Cool.
goes from there, dude. Time to cry, dude. In the
Right.
peaceful rain.
Then Jimmy can make a return of his crying face
Okay.
in videos.
Alrighty. Non-graduated Nogizaka news. Nogizaka is releasing a book of sorts. They're starting their summer tour soon, so they're gonna be like, "Hey, here's a book."
Oh.
Kind of, stuff that the members do. Like the article saying like covers the like sneakers and makeup and their
Like
pets.
a behind the scenes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's more
not
of
just-
like muck, right?
Yeah, I think it's like
Can have pictures and shit on it. I don't know.
yeah. Like I don't think it's supposed to be like Nogisatsu or something like that.
No,
I
no.
think it's like an actual like like I don't want to say content, but you know what I mean? Like yeah, like
Like
actual
articles?
written stuff too. You know.
So all 44 members will have a thing in this book or something like that. The book is called N46 Mode Volume 1. So
Wait, I have volume 0.
look forward to more volumes.
So I guess there's more, yeah.
Just like Nogisatsu,
There's
Volume,
volume
1.
1.
And once they get enough pictures for that, they'll compile Volume 2. And I assume it's going to be similar with this book. You have a visual preview photo here with Sakurai, Shiraishi, and Hoshino looking very nice.
Ooh,
All hail brown hair.
Ooh, this is gonna also have the Yonkisei members in there as well, fourth gen.
Oh,
Indeed.
So hopefully we can, learn a little bit more about them.
Yep.
And then we have like some talks between the first through third generation members,
Yep.
and then you can have like them answer some of like the things that are troubling the fourth gen members. So
Yep.
seems interesting.
Indeed. So it's going to be released July 1st, right before their summer tour starts, July 3rd.
Ooh, and they'll be selling them at the venues.
Of course.
Smart,
Why?
because Nogizaka is smart.
They
That's
should.
what they did at
'cause
Tokyo Dome.
Yeah,
for Volume 0, I think, right? That was Tokyo Dome.
probably.
I think it was around that time. I remember we talked about it.
Yeah, so go pick that up when it's out. Everybody, go learn about.
I am.
I'm interested about the sneakers. Oh,
Ooh,
There's already that Twitter that does the
shout out
sneakers.
to the Nogikutsu Twitter.
Nogikutsu.
Now there's the headphone one.
IDing all the
Right.
sneakers that Nogi members wear.
It's like headphone, like headphone Zaka.
That's probably like the same dude. No,
Yeah.
I think
seems
there's one
like,
that does like their clothes.
it seems like Nakarakana is quite a sneakerhead. She picked up those Nike Fear of Gods mocks or whatever. I saw a picture with her
Ooh,
like on
yeah.
on
I saw that
showroom.
too.
She's like, "Oh, check it out, bruh."
Them shit's expensive, dude.
Yeah, man. She must know
Like-
what to pick
Like, what
up.
is it? I
if
think it's
she-
like 400 something resale, dude.
Let's see.
Oh, it's
So, yeah, I didn't go for those, but
ooh,
I can
it's
see why
way
people
more
would.
than yeah.
went for those. Sneakerheads is it's a terrible thing to get into.
The whole world.
So, like once you find the world of resale, I can make money off this.
So it's a terrible rabbit hole.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
Don't get into that stuff. Anyway, that does it for the current events.
Ooh. But the show's not over yet.
No.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Because it's time for everybody's favorite segment. It's the TV show roundup. Occasionally it takes up half of the show. This time, probably not, because while we cover the regular shows, that would be Hinatazaka Show, Keyakitte Kakenai, and Nogizaka Kojutsu, as well as Hinatazaka's second show right now, Hinabingo. This week, there was no Hinatazaka de Aima show.
We're
Oh
saved.
yeah,
Oh, thank God.
because the French Open is currently underway, and they're like, "Ha, this takes precedence over your idle shit. Watch people play tennis." So, yeah, that's why it didn't air.
I've very easily watched all of the shows this week. It feels nice to go back to only 3 shows. One for each group.
Remember when it was only 2?
That was the good days.
Yeah.
Now it's
That's back when we came up with the idea and said, "Oh, that'll be easy."
see, like
But,
here's the thing. I used to like really enjoy watching. I have like an hour block of just watching Keyakitte Kakenai and Nogizaka Kojutsu, and it was all good. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's time to watch my idols for the week," and I just sit there, like I'll eat or whatever, and I'll just enjoy watching.
You have like
Keyakake.
Sunday morning cartoons.
Yeah, exactly. And now there's like 5 different shows, and I'm just like, ugh, I can't.
It's too much, dude.
Now I'm just
Well, see-
watching it just for this podcast.
Like, that's what makes the podcast hard. Like, okay, for example, last week I was not a big fan of Nogizaka Kojutsu's episode. I think a lot of that had to do with the mood I was in terms of like what I wanted to watch. Right? So normally, if I'm just a fan, I could just I'll watch it when I feel like when I'm in the mood, and then I'll enjoy it way more.
Yeah.
But then for me, it was like, oh, I gotta do laundry, but then the show's in like an hour, so I gotta finish this episode. So I'm just gonna play it up anyways. You know?
So
It's
really,
just like,
this podcast ruined watching
Ruined our
variety TV shows. Yeah.
nah. But fortunately for me, because I gave myself, we only had 3 things to watch. It wasn't that bad. And then
Yeah,
It was
no,
nice. It was
no
like
Gakutabi,
relaxing.
Josh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What are you talking
Kojichu
about?
was just a continuation of last week, so I knew what to expect.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so let's just get started with Keyakitte Kakenai. This is Keyakizaka46's regular show. It's the return of a classic, right? The You
are
Forget-
shocked.
Yeah, dude, I'm like,
That's what I was thinking.
You are shocked. Anyways, so the premise of this episode is a member will sit up on a special little chair, and then they will ask them questions from other members about different memories, things that they should remember, and if they don't answer all of them, the chair will go spinning like crazy. Right. This time they upgraded the chair. It's a lot more intense than it was before.
More
It's got like
power.
harnesses and everything. Yeah,
More
it's like
power, baby.
up that horsepower. Yeah, and then what is it? Spin a lot harder than before.
Oh,
right.
no.
So yeah, up first is Ishimori, right?
Nijika.
Oh, and I should also remember, like, there's also the Sawabe Award for these, right?
Ooh, I'm glad
think,
they like continue with that. You know.
I think Sawabe not wanting to give an award and Suchi like
Forcing
like
it.
forcing it is like one of my favorite things, dude. It's like a nice ongoing joke, right? I think this is when it started, right? The first time they did this,
Was
Like,
it
is
really?
Suchi- it might have been not the Sawabe Award, but like Suchi, like,
Oh.
come on, let's just give him a
forcing it?
point.
Oh, I
you
can
know?
see that. I can see
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been. But yeah, so for Sawabe is like, no, there's no awards for this. It's like these are questions that they like. The whole point is they're supposed to know it. So if they don't, that's why they get the batsu. But then Tsuchi's like, nah, well, it wouldn't be fair to the people who did it before and they got an award. There's some members here who didn't do it last time. They weren't here last time. We got second gen. It wouldn't be fair. So I was like,
he
fine,
makes a
all
good
right.
point.
Yeah.
Salve is like, some of the members are still here who haven't gotten the reward.
So so if they can get at least 3 questions right, they get the equivalent of like what, close to $100 US. And then if they get all of the questions right, then it's $1,000.
Damn, 10 man
that.
yen,
Yeah,
That's for
dude.
6 questions.
balling hard. Okay.
So the first one is Ishimori, right? The first question I think is like from Ozek. She's like, "Oh, what was the thing that like shocked me about your apartment when I first came in?" And she had this shit like hella quick. She's like, "Oh, my apartment is fucking dirty, dude."
Gross.
What is it? Moria asks a question. It's like, "Oh, what was the first thing we ate together at Tokyo Station or whatever?" It was like,
Was that the guy or was that Akane?
it was Nen, right?
Was it?
I don't remember.
The picture will show.
The picture will show you.
One of them.
Yeah, it was either Nen or Sugai. I'm pretty sure it was Nen. But it was some Bali food. It was like some you like, you eat it with your hands.
That's
or whatever.
interesting.
Yeah.
I've never eaten Bali food, so.
What is
Indonesian food is just.
No, it was definitely Nen because then this next one is from Sugai,
Oh, okay.
where it was. So when they were at Countdown Japan, they did a little contest, and then Ishimori won a yakiniku coupon. It's like, oh, what did you win? What did you win? And the answer was a yakiniku coupon, right?
Nice.
So, what is it? So she gets all 3 of those questions right. What is it? But then I think she just like suddenly fails like the rest, right?
Yeah, she only got 3.
Like, Koike is unfair to her. She asks her a question in not the form of a question.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, "Oh, thanks for always getting me this like the souvenir whenever you go back to your like hometown."
She's like,
And she's like, "Oh, okay, I'll keep doing it."
Yeah.
Like, I do remember I got really sad because
I know what you're
like-
talking about.
they briefly mentioned like it was like what when they first all moved to Tokyo. Like the first ones there was Nijika, Suzumon, and Shiramanaka.
Jimmy,
And then
please.
Ishimori was like, "Oh, what was like she let us stay in her apartment." Oh, that's right. So the question was from Mon about like what was the thing that you did, like you helped me out with when I first moved to when we first moved to Tokyo, and she was like, "Oh well, I went with you to get your residency registration." It's like, "No, you let us crash at your apartment because we like, didn't want to like sleep by ourselves yet and stuff like that." And then she mentioned Monica, and I was like, "Oh, you do this to me today." Sugai only asked the countdown Japan question because she was like, "I was just worried that Ishimori went and ate the yakiniku without us, dude." And then he was like, no, dude, we got like 6 months before it expires, and there's like
That's a
different
long time,
locations
dude.
we can use. So I was just like, we'll just like, I was just waiting for a time that we can like get together and plan this out, dude. It's just like,
Word.
oh, fuck. Okay, my bad. Next is Koike. Right. This is first question is from Koike. Just does terrible. Let's just get that just off the bat, right?
Well, doesn't she get 3 as well?
Yeah. She also gets.
Okay.
Most of them
Yeah.
get 3.
Oh yeah. So first question is from Ozeki, right? She's like, "Oh, what did you do that like made a mess everywhere?" She's like, "Oh, I spilled cola," right? Matsudaira asked her like, "What did we talk about in the bus?" Like the first time we really got to talk to each other. And she's like, "Oh, we talked about bands." This one, like, there was like a little pause before they dinged it, right? So maybe like the phrasing was a little bit off. And they're like, "Ah, no,
Technically,
skip it."
it's right.
Yeah. What is it? She's supposed to go watch comedy shows with Sugai or something.
Word.
Question she gets wrong. I feel kind of bad because one of them is just Habu being stupid, right? She's like,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, do I like you with dark hair or light hair?" And then she's like, dark? And then like, that's wrong. Like, light? And she gets anything, so it gets X'd out or whatever. And then the answer was, "Oh, both is fine."
Wow, that's dirty. What the
And
hell?
Tsuchi's like, "Oh, well, technically she did say both. She said dark and then she said light." So I was like, "No, the answer was both." I'm like, "Habu, are you trying to make them fail?"
I think the previous one, she also said something weird, right?
Yeah. Like what it like Nijika said something stupid. I can't remember what, but then Habu was like, "Oh, what was I thinking?" And then she's like, "I don't know, baka." And then it's like, "No, it was Nijika Majika." And then like Nijika just starts laughing because I guess like, "Oh, if Habu calls me dumb, it's fine." 'Cause this
It
girl
doesn't
is
mean
true.
anything.
There's also a thing. I guess she sent an encouraging text to Inoue, right? Because Inoue says like, "Oh, when we were first appearing on Variety Show, I was really nervous, and you sent me a text. What did you say that made me feel better?" And she's like, "Yo, I don't remember." But then what is it? They have a picture of the text, and it's just like very like good senpai stuff. It's like, "Hey, don't worry, this is our show, so if you mess up, it's fine. Just worry more about having a good time and being able to express yourself." It's like very good advice. But Koike is so embarrassed from them reading this that she hides behind the triangle from the Keyakizaka logo.
Where'd she go?
It was really funny how the camera, like how they did the cut, because it's like reading it, so it shows a picture of the letter, and then when it cuts back to like
Where
the
she
studio,
would
she's
be.
just gone. It's just empty. It's like, oh, where is she? Up next is Uemura Rina. Ooh, this is the best only because Uemu is too short for the chair, so like her feet don't touch the floor. It's the little things, but for whatever reason, she was so terrified of this that they were like, let's slow this down for Uemu.
Yes.
Like
I thought they were gonna do the variety thing and then just like keep it the same like spin motion.
I was expecting that too, but then I feel like subverting that expectation was also a very good move because it was so like stupidly funny. Because it's just like, "All right, let's go," and it's just
Like, oh, only spun once.
it's just like one very slow spin, right? But what is it? She's not very confident about this. I don't really remember any of the questions. You? It's in the notes, but I'm trying to make sense of it.
No.
Something about asking like, "Oh, what kind of hairstyle does Saito like?" It's like, "Oh, she likes the twin tail." And she got it right like at the last second or something like that.
She said
then,
she wasn't confident, but she also got like 3 right. So
I think she got 2 right?
something like that. I don't know.
Something like that.
She did just
then-
as well as the other girls. So I was like, oh, okay.
So And then
Yeah,
Ozeki
yeah.
locking herself in the bathroom when they were doing a radio club welcoming reception. I think it's like probably one of the radio shows things. I don't know.
Where's
I couldn't make sense of it.
Ozeki-san? I don't know.
She's locked in the bathroom.
Or I think she was like nervous or something like that, right? And then
Just locked herself in the bathroom.
yeah. I remember something about like she has a bunch of clothes that's all very neatly put away.
Oh yeah, that looks
right?
like
Yeah, so they said that her room looks like a clothing store.
yeah.
So her closet's all full, and she has like all these like plastic bins with clothes in it that's like very like nicely tucked away. And so then they call out Nijika because like I mentioned earlier, she has like a really dirty apartment. Like she has like a bunch of moving boxes still out from when they moved like 6 months ago. And then what is it? Nijika tries to be like, yo, no, but I take good care of my clothes, and Fuyuka's sitting next to her and just like, bitch, no, you don't. Like she's just like
immediately just out
not
there.
even trying to like. She's like, yo, why you gotta out me, dude? That part was funny. Yeah, and then next is Sugai. All right. What is it? Ozeki. Ozeki has a lot of questions actually. Now that I'm thinking back on it, she asked like one for every person, right? Her was like, what's a weird thing that you did at like 4 a.m. or whatever? And then she's like, oh, I went up and took notes for emceeing or whatever, right? Ozeki calls her out about this later. It's like, yo, just wouldn't it make more sense to just get a good night's sleep and then wake up in the morning? Like, and then ask everybody, hey, what's your thought on this? You know? And then they're like, oh, why were you up? She was like, oh, well, I was on my phone, right?
Yeah.
Like, just playing around. And then Sugai was in bed, but then she just suddenly gets like, yo, that's the difference. Sugai's working hard and you're just up staying on your phone, dude.
This is why she's the captain.
What is it? There's, what is it? Oda calls out, like, she's like, oh, what's like something, what, like, I can't remember how the question's phrased, but the answer is that like the way that she takes off her clothes is like really sexy, right? But like in a funny way, because it's just like, yeah, dude, she could just have like they like have her wear a shirt, right? And then just like, okay, once you reenact it, she was like, okay, and then she like does the arm cross, slowly pull over kind of thing. It's just like, yo, do you do that every time? Like, I don't know. And then like her like. Her reaction after she like does like the whole hair head like shaking everything like that, and Oda Nana's just cracking up. But what is it? When it spins, she just shouts out like centrifugal force, like like for some reason. It's like yeah. Some of the stuff she got wrong was like, oh, what was like offensive about the present that she got Nen. So this was like, I was like, ooh, okay, hold on. Because she's like, oh, yeah, she left the price tag on there. I'm like, oh, what? Sugai-sama trying to show off her flex too? It was like, yeah. Because
I got this from Paris.
yeah, but no, it wasn't even that. It was like the gift was discounted. Like, it was, so he saw like the discount on the price tag. I'm like, yo, this bitch got me something.
Coming on
It was
sale,
like,
dude.
Yeah, dude. It was like an apron or something like that. She got like hella cheap. And she's like, yo, I'm so sorry, dude. So, yeah,
Oh wait, that's how you
Sugai-
keep your money, right?
Exactly. I was gonna say that. See, that's people think that like rich people just be throwing their money around. Nah, dude. Always keeping their money. Nijika and her have like a little like ongoing joke about how they, from one show they did together, they opened the door and like bump into each other and they like started doing like horse sounds and stuff like that. And this became like an ongoing gag. Suzumon like does pranks on Sugai, but Sugai thought that the reason why she does it is because she has bad reactions, but Suzumon actually likes her reactions. But it's like, I don't know, they kind of like reenact it or like retell it, but it's like that's like a really bad prank, dude. Like Suzumon like puts like flowers in her bag or something like that,
In a
and then
makeup
she's
bag or
like,
something, right?
yeah, she's like waiting for her to notice, and then so she doesn't, so she's like, oh hey, look in your bag. He's like, oh, it's like that's a shitty prank, dude. If you have to tell her to like look, dude.
Yeah, right.
So childish. What the fuck?
See, Suzumon
Like,
tries to act
Suzumon's
cool,
just-
but we know the reaction she could pull off.
I miss that side, dude. I wish you'd
Gone
show
forever.
that side on TV.
She just
Rip,
accepted.
dude. But anyways, that's pretty much it for Keyakitte Kakenai. It was a fun episode, but
Pretty nice. But yeah. We have, I think there's going to be more next week. No? It's probably, right?
yeah,
Probably.
yeah, it's
More
probably continuing.
different. I don't, Risa's not there, so whatever. That's like, that's,
She already spun in her chair.
see, that's the, like, that's seriously what I do when they do the pan across, like all the members. I look for my Oshimen. And I'm like, oh, she's not there. Okay, whatever.
I guess I kind of do that in Nogizaka. Like, if I look for Shiraishi, I was like, oh, she's there.
Right. The thing is, like, Shiraishi will always sit at the front, right?
Yeah. So she's like easy to spot out.
Like, Keyaki members will, like, change or whoever will sit wherever.
Yeah, sometimes it'll be in the back, sometimes it'll be in the middle, on
So
the side.
I
the
gotta,
front.
like, really scan and be like,
Sharingan.
anyway, Nogizaka has a TV show. It's called Nogizaka Kojichu. And last week, they started doing the single campaign for Shindato. And you know, I was still away while you guys watched the music video.
The first part, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, just like the release of this single in
yeah,
general.
the entire
single.
promotion, right?
So I never, got to talk about it. But
Oh, do you want to talk about it?
That's very unfortunate. Anyway, next on Nogizaka Kojichu.
mother. No, I was gonna say it's alright.
It's all right.
Anyway, continuing from next week or last week rather, they split up and went all over the country to do this campaign where they talk to people and ask them what makes them happy because that's kind of the theme of the song. And just like all single campaign videos, at the very end of the campaign, there's a special version of the music video for the song that has all the clips and the footage that they took from this whole campaign. And so for this one, they're getting all the people to do the simple choreography and clap for the music video.
Yeah.
And so we have Watanabe, Amiria, Yorayuki, and Sakaguchi Tamami.
I forgot to write down where they go. My bad.
Yeah, I forgot where they went. But they go to this hospital where go visit all these newborn babies, these infants, and they like talk to the mother and stuff. And like, what makes you happy? Well, shit, I just had a kid. What do you think it is?
My ovaries were kind of like kicking in for this part though.
It was
I just
cute,
bought a
man.
motorcycle last month,
Right? Not even the kid. Like, oh, dude.
Like, well, because they talked with the doctor too, right? Like
Yeah,
the
the
doctor
doctor.
first, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my kid was just born." Like, yo, what? He was like, "I guess that December, he just had a baby,
good stuff.
and he works in a facility for
birthing
birth.
children.
yeah."
Yeah, and then so the members are talking. They're like, "Oh, you want to hold my baby?" And they're like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't,
yes.
but I guess."
Watching Yodo struggle with the baby.
All right.
Is the best.
It's like
They're all
when
scared.
media passed it on to Yoda, I was like, oh.
See, that's just like I'm scared of holding babies. But my dog is about the same size as a toddler, so maybe I'm confident now.
Got some practice.
We'll see. I'll ask my friends who have babies. And they're like, let me hold your kid.
Let me see.
Then you'll be
it's not
Yodo.
safe.
Just
Have it back. Yeah.
But that's not all they did. They also went skydiving. That's very like random to go from
Right.
visiting babies to
Like that usually be the campaign.
That has been the
itself.
past two episodes. Like
Let's
last week was the same. We're like, okay,
jump out of a
how do
plane.
we go from talking to people and we're snowboarding?
Look
okay,
at we're now at this field. I don't know what it's for, but surprise, one of you is gonna skydive, and Sakaguchi is the sacrifice, I guess. Now, Tamami,
she steps up, dude.
She's very like she's not bibiri like all the other members. She's not all scared like, oh no,
She's like, yo, I'll do it.
She'll do it, right? And so
She's like, yo, it's my first time in Senbats. I'm gonna earn my place.
who did it before? Wasn't it like Manatsu or something?
A lot of people do it.
It was Manatsu
Manatsu's
before,
done it,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
But that's because she had to like show remorse for leaving the group and coming back, dude.
yeah, Sakaguchi. It's like the tandem, right? Because no one's a professional skydiver and an idol at the same time, right? No one. Anyway, they jump, and then there's like the free fall segment, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
before the guy pulls the parachute, and she's supposed to do the clap, for the music video, but like she keeps her eyes closed and her arms are tucked, and you're not supposed to do that when you're skydiving, right? Because
the guy's like tugging in it, like he's tapping her hand.
he's like, hey, you're supposed to do this so you're more air resistance, I guess. It's safer. I don't know. So she doesn't do it, and like they're trying to get her attention the whole time. And the guy's like,
he like forces her.
I gotta pull the parachute. So he pulls it, and they're talking in the studio, and Shitaro's like, hey, you didn't do what you're supposed to do. And then he's like, oh, one bat's a point. Like, damn.
So it begins.
It's
begins
starting
again.
anew. Right. So they go to the next group. We got Shiraishi, Kaz, Hoshino, and Ikuta. And first they go visit a market or something like that, but nothing really happened there. So let's go to the second
it's
part
just,
where they did. Yeah, they didn't really.
Well, what makes you happy is just that same thing, right? They go around asking.
But
stuff
the
like that.
good part is when they visit the national women's rugby team, which I didn't know existed.
Yeah, dude. Sakura Sevens, dude.
Right, so they're trying hard to qualify for the 2020 Olympics. The men's rugby team got a lot of attention at the World Cup, right? The dude,
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever his name is, before he did the kick, that guy got pretty popular.
what were you doing with?
Dude, he was busting out the jutsus, dude.
No, he would do that before he kicked the ball. I don't know. That got super popular.
Jutsus? He did jutsus
He
before?
the way he would hold his hand, it looked like a jutsu. I remember on Nogichu where they had to draw that guy, and like everyone's like trying to do this. Anyway, so they talk to the team. They're like, okay, let's practice catching the rugby ball and stuff. And so Kaz catches like the kick, right? And then there's the second part where they catch the set piece, which I thought was pretty interesting. Like they get lifted up. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So it's like a throw in,
line
right,
out.
from the sideline.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever there's a ball, like it goes out the line, so they have to throw it back in. It tosses up, and then both teams like lift up a person.
I didn't know that was a thing. Usually people would just like, try to jump higher than the other person. But no, this is like,
Dude.
I'm going to lift up this other player.
Line out lifts get crazy, dude. Like they get some mad vertical height.
Yeah, they throw him too, right? Sometimes.
And so they have Nogizaka do it. I was like, oh, who wants to do it? And Hoshino's like, oh, me. I want to do it. But then she gets all scared.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you're
He's
supposed
like, I'm
to
ready.
you're supposed to jump too when they lift you, so you get higher. And then Shiraishi does it too.
But she doesn't do anything. They're just like, oh no.
She's like up or whatever what they say. But
Yeah, because you're supposed to jump, and then they
Then
use
they-
your
yeah.
momentum to.
shove you even higher.
Yeah.
And they weren't
But
really
she's just
doing that.
up, and she's
Just like
she's
raise
like,
me, I am the queen. But that's all they kind of show from the rugby.
Yeah. There was a little teasing of like
They'll
next
probably
episode, they'll
show
it.
next episode.
Yeah,
So.
they,
Kaz
they,
gets
they
tackled
asked
or
them what
something?
their happy thing is, and one of them was Ima. And I'm like,
Ooh.
oh, you nerd. It's probably a Shiraishi Mai fan, dude. It's like, oh, dude, I got her to sign my copy of
It's like,
Passport.
oh,
dude.
Oh.
here. It's probably like, oh no, dude. Right now I'm feeling good. I'm healthy.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. It's not even.
I'm running, down the up and down the pitch very well. We're going to qualify,
Got my mild time down.
right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's about that.
Like, my
I think it's,
performance is
more
good.
about, like, yeah, where they are. But in my mind, I want to be like, nah, dude. She's like,
My hands here.
my
It's on
ass.
my end. Look at that.
So the next group, Suzuki, Ayane, Sato, Kaede, and Kubo Shiori, and they're in Miyagi. Kubo's all excited because she's from Miyagi, and she's like, "Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna show you guys around. This is this place. This is that place. This shit's cool. Look at that over there." They go to this like market first, and then they're talking to all the shop people. But then they also go to this aquarium, and there's like the seal trainer and brings out the seal. Like, look, seals can clap and shit from the performances and whatnot. It's like, oh, they can kiss you. And so the seal kisses Den-chan. Like it eats fish first.
Yeah, she's like, yo, its breath was stank.
And it
I'm like,
kisses
yeah.
her. Yeah, it was nice. It was cute. They got people the trainers and like the seal and some people that were visiting to get in the video. And so at the very end, they showed the Nogizaka Kojichu version of Sing Out, and it has compiled all the clips that they got from the past 2 episodes. And last week's with the wedding and the hula old people. What else? What else did they do? Oh, the kindergarten class.
Yeah, the babbies.
The little toddlers, and it was nice and wholesome. Whatever.
Yeah. The video is up on their YouTube.
No, they took it down because they got a city wrong. So they're re-uploading it.
Oh, did they have like labels and stuff? Is that why?
Yeah, they had it on the top left. Like every single place that would show up, they'd have like where this is.
Okay, that's cool. So you can go check that out. Apparently, it's not available worldwide. So
yeah, probably because it's on Kojichu.
That's what I imagine.
Fire up
It's on
your
TV studios.
Yeah,
fire up your VPNs if you really want to see it, or you can just go watch the
just
Nogizaka
watch
Kojichu,
Kojichu.
or
Yes,
you could just not and listen to us.
it's the same thing.
Same shit.
La 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 la.
I like that at the wedding, the camera staff, they were all wearing suits. They're like properly, formal attire for the event.
Yeah. You don't want to taint someone's wedding with a dude in cargo shorts and a t-shirt, dude.
He's got the tape on his belt loop.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, next week is the stuff that they did not show because obviously they cut out a lot of footage. They went to like a bunch of different locations and did all this
Every
stuff.
one of these can be in their own episode.
Yeah, so it's like 8 location shoots in one kind of thing.
So I can't tell if this week's episode was better than last week's, or if just because I knew what I was getting myself into, I was able to like mentally prepare myself and enjoy it more.
I would
I
say
found this week's more enjoyable.
it's one of like the weaker single campaigns, but like
yeah.
it's kind of wholesome, right? Because of the song
it's
and
like,
the theme
I guess it
of
kind
the
of fits with the
song.
song,
It's
right?
like it's nice, but not as entertaining as previous single campaigns. There's no one screaming and climbing up mountains and shit. So.
Yeah, dude, it's
it is what it is.
The giant ice wall was the hypest one I think so far.
Hell yeah,
Where's the one where they did all the elements?
that was a while back, was it not?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah,
I like that one.
I remember.
but
Or Ozono and Yodo learning to scuba dive.
oh yeah, that
Or
was
not scuba-
cool.
yeah, trying to find sea turtles.
But yeah, they usually stretch these for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
3, sometimes 4.
it's a thing.
So, moving on to the next shows, we got another continuation.
Hinabingo.
Hinabingo's weird, even though
Right.
we had like what is it? Like last episode was virtual YouTubers, but then at the end it was self-produced dokiri.
That's kind of weird. They kind of just tacked on the.
Yeah,
I don't know if like the self-produced dokiris wasn't good enough for 2 episodes, or like
Or the virtual YouTuber
the
was
virtual YouTuber.
they couldn't extend it.
yeah,
was too
was
like not good enough for one.
yeah. So they had to like get more material from the next episode to put it on the end of it. Anyway, it was alright. Right?
These dokiris were weak as fuck, dude. I don't
When
know,
they
man.
did-
Like,
Yeah, when they did it on Keyabingo, it was a lot better.
yeah.
Like when they were still Hiragana Keyaki, they did the same thing at the last Keyabingo. So it's just kind of I don't know, whatever this series.
Yeah. I got a lot of Nibu, so I'm okay with that. But like,
Yeah, that's cute.
let's just be real. The dokiris themselves were super weak.
Yeah. So like Kumi's idea was to talk to some of them and we're like talk about Koyabu, the host. He's like, oh man, he got mad at us or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
But like her main targets were Higashimura and Nibu, who really liked Koyabu, right? Like when on the first episode when Koyabu came out, Higashimura was crying. It's like, oh man, I love you, man.
I love you, man.
And so they're telling these stories about Koyabu and it's all negative and Higashimura and Nibu are like, oh no way, dude, he's so chill. This is
I thought we was cool, dude.
what? And then, it's whatever. Higashimura starts tearing up. And so she reaches for the tissue that was fake for some, like, why was that a thing?
Right?
It was hiding the microphone.
Ah, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, like, she picks it up and she looks under and they're like, what the hell?
Yo, what the
It's fake.
fuck is this? Huh?
And they're like,
shit.
that's the end. And so they're like,
Yeah. So Tomita has a Russian. Oh,
dokiri.
none of these deserve Dokiri Daiseiko. Okay,
That was not
like, they were
Daiseiko.
okay at best.
Especially that one. That was not Daiseiko, dude. It failed. She found the thing. Anyway, they talked to two other girls, but
It was Kyoko and
Iguchi.
it was like
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
because they just didn't believe him. They're
Yeah.
like, nah, dude. They probably like misinterpreted something. Like, nah,
Yeah.
I don't think so. Last time I talked to Koyabu, he was chill as fuck,
chill.
dude. I don't,
Solid. But
yeah. And then they just come in like, what is this? Oh, Dokiri. It's like,
Okay.
weak.
oh,
So Matsuda had it was more like straightforward pranks, right?
childish
Childish.
pranks.
She had like a bunch of fake cockroaches. Or
This had
whatever.
potential, but I feel like
But since it was self-produced, it was like her just like hiding the phone or whatever, right? So she's like, "Hey, I got you a gift," and it's like a bunch of bugs in them, right? Like fake bugs. I mean, the reactions were cute or whatever.
Yeah. Kawata Hina's is funny, right? Because she's like, I don't know, she's so cutesy. I
Yes.
like okay, my initial image of her was like this like cool beauty, right? But then the past few episodes, you really like of this and Hinatazaka de Show, I feel you really see like, no, she is just a cute girl, dude.
that's
think
what they all wanted to be.
A lot of
Girls,
people
right?
just like her because she's small.
Yeah. So they like the first Matsuda prank is like, oh look, I got some snacks, dude, here. And then like, oh my god, she like freaks out, right? But then later on, they're like pranking who are they like Manamu, right? And then like Kawata Hina's the one filming it, I think, because you just hear her cracking up like from off camera. I'm like,
Got him.
what a fucking goober, dude.
Got him.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, that was Matsuda's idea, and then Nibu had an idea to get revengey.
Oh, they set my girl up for failure, dude.
So last time on Bingo, it was Bemiho, right? Miho Watanabe. She acted like I don't know, something. She was like hurting or
Fighting
whatever.
over Jimmy's love.
She was like, "Ugh," and she like collapses, but then she like scares Nibu.
Yeah.
And Nibu's like, "Oh, that bitch! I'm gonna get her back." And so the idea.
Yeah, I like it when they ask her, like, do you have someone you want to prank? She doesn't say, oh, Watanabe Miho or Bemiho. She's like, Miho Watanabe. Dude.
That's her. That's her nickname, right? From Hinata de Aimasho. They
Yeah. Just say Miho Watanabe. But it just makes it sound so like official, you know, like this bitch.
who's the mark? Miho Watanabe.
Yeah, dude.
And so her idea was to just prank Bemiho with like the sour tea or whatever, right? And it's like she'll offer Bemiho a drink. And it's like, it's bad. I got you.
It's all bitter and everything.
But little did she know, they reversed it on her.
Hit him with the Gak Dokiri, dude.
Yak Dokiri. And so like the tea, she offers Bemiho the tea or whatever, and it's like regular tea.
Yeah, she's like, oh, this is good. It's fine.
And he was like, what?
Yeah, she's like, no. She's like, eh?
Yeah.
You can see it in her face. She's like, has this like smile, like, gotcha, bitch. But then Bemiho was like, oh, it's pretty good. She's like, what?
It's like immediate face
She
reaction.
tries to
What?
play along with it. It's like, yeah, I think I forgot to put the honey in it though. Like at least waiting for it to be like, oh yeah, it is a little bitter or something, right? But she's like, oh no, it just tastes good. Tastes fine.
And so, Bemiho acts like she's hurt or whatever. Like, just like in Keya Bingo, right? She's like, ugh.
Yeah.
She like collapses over the table. He's like, "What the fuck did you put in this drink, bro?"
She's like, someone.
He was like, "Holy shit, what's going on?"
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
She's like running from the table to the door and back.
Running back. Yeah.
What do I do? And she's like freaking out. And then Manamo, who was in on it, walks in. And she's like, "Got him."
Oh no, because like Bemiho puts her thumbs up.
And he has
and
like
it had like the stickers,
the tape.
Dokiri. Yeah.
all small. Damn, Bemiho got her good. That was funny.
Yeah. That was a good way to do the reveal instead of some cheap.
Well, that's because Nibu had the sign.
Yeah,
Because she thought she was gonna get him, but no.
Yeah, but I thought Manamu was gonna bust out the sign or something. You know.
Yeah, when she walked in, I was like, she will tell her. Like, no.
Yeah, but it was.
Gotcha, bitch. Got him.
Yeah.
So maybe another time, Nibu.
Yeah, I feel like this was the part that made the episode worth watching.
If anything, just watch this prank.
Yeah,
exactly.
you're pretty good if you just watch this.
This
part.
is
The
what-
other ones are kind of just.
This is what the round is supposed to be, right? Like, skip all those, just watch this.
Yeah.
So
So if you're gonna watch one thing, this from Hinabingo, watch the Nibu and Miho Watanabe Dokiri Reverse Dokiri.
yes,
But that is all the shows we have this week,
yes, no Gakutabi.
which
Diego.
means that is the end of the show.
All
That is the
right.
end of the show.
Which means I only have to get assets for 3 shows. Ooh. So we'll see you guys next week. In the meantime, if you're not already following us on Twitch, make sure you do. You can find us at twitch.tv/slopeclub so you can come and hang out and watch us during the live show for the pre-show and post-show, or subscribe to us on YouTube to always see when a video comes out. We're working on a new series. Hint, hint, wink, wink, tease, tease.
What?
You guys can look forward to that. But you gotta say subscribe so you know when it comes out, because it's not gonna be on our regular schedule. And if you're not already, follow us on Twitter
Schedule, he
or
says.
Instagram. But that's it for us. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.